Hey guys, how you doing? I'm here at Dave's house. Say
Well,
hi, Dave. Say hi, Dave.
Hi, Dave.
Okay. Okay. All right. The lighting sucks in here. I need light, Dave. I need light. Hush. Wait, maybe if I... Oh, I'll turn it this way. Okay. Okay. We're good. We're good. I'm good. I'm good. Yay. Okay, we're going to start the question and answer thing. You know, I am such a brainiac. I wrote down all the answers to the questions on a notepad because I was going to have my brother read me the questions, you know, but I forgot I have to use the phone for the video and my questions are on the thing. What?
Why can't you go to your side on here?
I don't know if I can go on my site on your phone.
Why not?
I don't know.
Go to your side.
Can you go to my YouTube?
My.
Shut up.
My.
God. Okay, you just sit there and look pretty, okay? All right. Feel free to chime in, Dave. You're not even on camera when you're doing
Well, I'm
all
not
that.
supposed to be in the camera.
Well, then why are you doing that?
To bug you.
Oh, well, okay. All right, first question was, what's my favorite place to eat in Morehead City? Is it the Sanitary or else?
The sanitarium?
No, not sanitarium. Sanitary. The Sanitary.
I like to eat there.
Yeah, I bet. Elves is pretty good. It's a tough question, but I like the Monkey Jungle. It's over there by the theater. They have great, shut up. It's a, they have great wings, okay? Oh, God. Okay, this is for Pugsley and Book Lover. I served 2 years in the United States Navy. Dun, dun, dun. And
Anchors away, my boys.
Anchors away.
The Marines Uber.
That was not nice. True, but not nice. I served for 2 years, and at that time I had gotten pregnant, married and pregnant, and at that time they just preferred you to get out. So I got out. And it was 4 years of inactive reserves, but at any time I could be called for duty. Okay.
Sammy. Kim.
You look like Jessica right now, with leaning over. Okay, I'm starting to cook in my van. I'm not that good at it, but fast food is just getting ridiculous costing, so I gotta do something about eating a different way. Okay, the bathroom situation. I have like a box with a big jar in it and a big mixing bowl, a plastic mixing bowl, you know, with a spout on it, okay? Well, I go in the mixing bowl and pour it in the big jar I have so I can seal it, and then I wipe it, the mixing bowl. I wipe the mixing bowl with one of them disinfectant wipes, okay, and I wipe it and make sure it's all clean. And then when the big jar is full, I find some place to empty it. I usually know where to go. Some like baseball diamonds have outhouses and stuff that you can, get rid of your stuff. I do not like to number 2 in the van. It's disgusting. Oh my God, I've only gotten through 2 questions and I've already taken 5 minutes. It's all your fault. Okay. Bathing. I'll never get through this. Bathing, I can stop at a truck stop and take a real shower. Or, if I'm at Dave's house, he offers, to let me take a shower. Marlene, if I'm happen to hang out in her driveway, she'll say, come in and take a shower. But other than that, I use those wet wipes you get for babies. They come in big packs and stuff. Well, as a routine, I get 2. I get 2 out in the morning, do my hair, then 1 more to do my face, then 1 wipe for each arm, over and under, 1 for each lady part, and then the nether regions. 1 or 2. but
Did you say 2?
2 what?
2 wipes?
1 or 2, whatever it takes. Depends on how much I've sweat at night. Ugh. What? But actually, I'm pretty clean. Grandma Kalkavikas never had, she always got her a little pan of water in the house because she'd go pump the well and then bring the little pot in the house and get you washed. And she was okay. She lived, what was she, 90 some years old? Of course, she was in the happy house, but...
No, she wasn't.
Yes, she was. They said there wasn't anything wrong with her physical health, but she had kind of lost it.
Oh.
The nurses really had fun with her. They used to do her hair all the time and stuff like that. Anyway, how do I sleep? I have the mattress on the floor. I tried it up on a cot. It made things feel too closed in. Plus, it's harder to see a person sleeping on the floor of the van than it is in someone in a taller thing. So I like it down there. No, I didn't put Sammy on a special diet. I can't afford it. And so he eats what I eat. Let's see. Patricia, I might be going to New England in the fall. It's a very good possibility. Scottish Lass, Sammy is 7 years old. Julia Hansen, I have 4 children and 8 grandchildren.
That she knows of.
That I know of. It's true. Carol Harden, let's see. I can try and make custom jewelry if you're very specific in what you want, Okay, hey, you can give it a shot. David Leach. The only thing I wish I had changed in my life is that one time my dad drove my car from Indianapolis to Norfolk, Virginia, and I didn't know he was coming. And I had a date that night. And so I met Dad, and I told him I had a date. And he said, well, go on with your date. I'm tired from driving. And I went on the date. And that was dumb.
Look at the
That was
camera.
dumb. Well, that was dumb. I wish I had blown the guy off and hung out with my dad. Yeah, okay. I am, Marsha, I am 66 and David is 70. And guys, Dave's married. Okay, so, yeah. Yes, he is. Don't believe him. Let's see. Kathy Lenners. I want to go to New England. Okay. Donald Metzger. My favorite joke is a little dirty, so I can't say it on YouTube. But if you email me your email address, I'll type it out for you.
Which one's that?
I can't tell you. The
I
little
tell
kid.
you all kinds of dirty
I
jokes.
can't tell you right now.
What's it entail?
It's a little boy that goes to an ice cream shop. Yeah. Okay.
He's not trying to clap his hands on
No. God. The only thing that I haven't really got done is I've always wanted to be a policeman, but I couldn't do that. But I've done pretty much what I intended to do. Most of my nights are spent at truck stops. I hardly ever stop at a rest stop anymore. It's not busy enough. I don't feel safe at a truck stop or at a rest stop. There's always someone going around and always action at a truck stop. So if you need help, you can get someone's attention, okay? I'm not afraid in the van. Let's see. Taylor Rose. If I had a vehicle, or if I had a chance to have a vehicle, I just want something I could stand up with and maybe cook in, you know? That's all. I don't need much. I would like a new vehicle, a brand new one, but, you know, I don't care. You know, I'm easy.
That's what I've heard. A lot of action at the truck stops.
You know those lounge lizards?
Yeah.
Well, they don't call them lounge lizards at truck stops. They call them, what do they call them at the truck stops?
Lounges.
I don't know, but, yeah, that brings...
Oh.
What?
Lounge lizards.
Lounge, anyway, you know, you get the gist. Which brings me to a little side story. We used to live at a place called Yogi by the Sea campground, long time ago. We had this lady would leave, you know, right at dark, and then she'd come back at, you know, sometime in the wee hours of the morning. And I never could figure out what she was doing. And she had a pet raccoon. And I said, isn't that kind of dangerous, having a pet raccoon? And she goes, oh no, it's really handy to have him around. And so come to find out, she was one of them ladies that goes to truck stops and how do you say, services men, and she would leave the raccoon's cage open, and she'd have a single word. If she said a single word, that raccoon would come out and rip the guy to shreds. So, so I guess she felt pretty safe. You remember her?
Which one?
She had a cab over camper at Yogi by the Sea.
I don't remember.
She'd go to the truck stop.
I don't remember.
Okay. Let's see. Shawnee, I cannot read a pattern. I have to look at what you're doing and I'll just be able to pick it up. You know. I have a no here and I don't know why. So that is with Shawnee's question. And it's a bit, oh, I think it was, blah, 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 blah. Oh, if I'd ever thought of teaching, I'd try, but I'm not a very good teacher. You know, I get flustered. Oh, let's see, next chapter, I would love to drive to Alaska. Okay. Leslie Drew, I have had one guy at 1:30 in the morning come knocking on my van door, and like an idiot, I opened the door at a rest stop, and he was wanting money. And I'm thinking, you know, that was one of them brainy minutes. Hey!
Yeah.
That I wasn't thinking, you know, and I'm thinking that was his thinking that I wouldn't be thinking very good at 1:30 in the morning. So, yeah, don't do that. Let's see. Yeah, Lori Kelch. I would love to go to Minnesota. Okay, I'll just tell you right now, I'm getting ready. I am skipping over some Glinda. Damn. Shut up. Stop it. Dave, oh my God, I'll never get through this. I'm at 17 minutes for the love of all that's holy. Shit, God. I'm skipping over the Glinda questions till last, okay? Let's see, blah, 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 blah. No, I try not. Oh, Vicki Owens wants to know, do I ever think about what I would do if, you know, something happened? You know, if I get sick or if this happens. Or I try real hard not to play the what if game because it just stresses me out, and it's something I don't need to worry about. I already live my life 6 months at a time because of the CT scan for my cancer. You know, it could come back at any time. So I try not to think about it too far in advance. Tracy Marie 5. Read that, Dave. Just this, and why do you like it?
Do it. Why do I like it?
That sounds like it sounds a little funny without a question. You do it?
But why do you do
Why
it?
do I like?
And
I
why
know.
do you
Oh, stop it.
Oh.
I hope they can't hear that. Do I live in my van? Yes, I do. And why do I do it? Because I don't have money for an apartment. I don't want to live with anybody. I don't want to have to be committed to, I don't want to be committed to anybody, you know, and I found that living in my van is the easiest way for me to do it, you know. I've had offers to room with people or this or that, but, you know, I just seem to be by myself, and the van is, if I were to get into government housing or whatever, I could not go anywhere Okay, by the time I pay all the bills and everything, I wouldn't have money to go see my grandkids or my kids. And trust me, their lives are so busy, they don't have time to come and see me. So the only way I get to see my kids is if I go see them. So I'm not ready to give that up. So that's why sometimes I'm not happy with it, but you know, I used to not be happy living in a house too, so. I got Sammy at one of the campgrounds I lived in for a while, and he was just born, so I got him just right after he was weaned from his mom. And how I got his name Sammy. His name is Sammy Terry. His name is Sammy Terry. And how I got that name is my kids wanted me to come up with some, a spooky, you know, horror type name. So me and Dave used to watch this guy on Friday nights called Nightmare Theater, and his name was Sammy Terry. So I named him after the guy we always watched on Friday nights. Let's see. Robert Guthrie. I do like how I live. I have a lot of fun. Terry Brown. I'm gonna have to go with teal teal aqua family. Pretty colors. That's my favorite. Aloe Vera 3. I wrote this down, and my writing stinks now. Aloe Vera 3. How did I learn to crochet? My grandma taught me at 10 years old, and she taught me on the little bitty cotton thread. Oh God, looks like sewing thread. But she just had me doing chains for the longest time until I got good at where my chains were even, and then she would teach me, you know, one stitch at a time. And that's, you know, that's how I got started. I like DIY Creations and Canadian Crocheter for the yarn channels. Okay, that's another Glenda question. Have I ever, Gypsy Gina, have I ever thought about raising money to get another van? No, no. It was never entered my mind because I have a van. I'm okay. I don't need another one. I get along fine with what I have. Yeah, and no, Dave would not enjoy that lifestyle. He is, right? You wouldn't live in your van, right?
You never know.
Really?
Yeah, I'd have to get rid of a few things.
Yeah.
She's not in there, is she?
No, just stop it. Let's see. RT and Ladora McDonald. Navy, 2 years. Would I like to get married again?
I hear Tom's looking for one.
Oh, bite me, Dave. No. Okay. Miss T, I don't have a bucket list. Okay, let me explain that. If you have, the reason why you have a bucket list is the things you want to do before you die. Okay? I'm going to send you to your room if you can't behave.
Sorry.
Okay, the reason I don't have a bucket list is because you make it
Short.
you want to make a list. Ah, daggone it. It won't let me go any further.